We are recording. Billy, you may open the waiting room. Good evening, everybody. My name is Kurt Mabry, coming to you live from the island of Koh Chang in Thailand. We're very excited to be bringing you the second episode of Typical Heroes. These folks are not only improvisers, they're sketch comics. They've been slaving hot over comedy for you in the past month, and we've got some great stuff for you tonight. Before we get started, we want to say thank you to the folks in our VIP Zoom room coming to us from the other side of the Great Firewall, and those of you on Facebook who at the moment are none of you. So I'm going to ask all of our actors while I'm doing these brief announcements. Please do post it on Facebook and let's get some audience in there because we're going to be getting suggestions both from the Facebook and from the Zoom room. So those of you that are in the Zoom room, go ahead and open up your chat window and tell us where you're coming in from. Coming in from Shanghai, from Hangzhou. I'm coming to you from Thailand, so I'll type that in there. Just go ahead and open up the chat because we're going to be using that a little bit. I'm coming from Thailand, from the island of Koh Chang. Ladies and gentlemen, we are Zmack Comedy. Since 2009, providing quality improv comedy to the people of Shanghai and beyond. And we can follow us on Facebook, WeChat, Instagram, YouTube, and yes, LinkedIn. We'll be telling you a little bit more about that later. But you may or may not know that applied improvisation is a really hot corporate training topic. So if you'd like to know more about what you see tonight, how it can be used in your team's development, please give us a call or contact us on one of these different social mediums or media, as it were. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. We're very excited about this show. And if those of you who are in the Zoom room, we encourage you to adjust to gallery view. So what you want to do is you want to go up to the upper corner and you want to make sure that you're seeing gallery view, not speaker view, because our actors all work together on screen. And you want to be able to see them well. Also, not everybody has their camera on, and we're asking you, the audience, to keep your cameras and mics off. You'll make contributions into the chat. So in order to only see the visuals, make sure that you have hide non-video participants. If you click gallery view and it says show non-video participants, you're good. But if it says hide non-video participants, go ahead and click that thing. And we've got our chat window both here and on Facebook. Because we can't be with you in person when we're doing Zoom, we can't hear your laughter or your applause or your suggestions. And we definitely want your suggestions. So we'll want you to type those into the chat. So everybody, I want you to type into the chat right now the last thing you ate. What is the last thing you ate, everybody? And for me, it was whiskey. So that's me. That's the last thing I ate. I've got some braised meat, some McDonald's. Man, living here on the island, I hopefully could lose weight because there's no McDonald's here. So everybody participate in the chat. Those of you who are here watching us on Zoom, we want your thoughts, your suggestions. Thank you, Nikki from Facebook, eating corn on the cob. I do love me some corn on the cob. All right, excellent. In addition, those of you here in the Zoom room, since we cannot hear you or hear your applause or hear your laughter, what we do is we use certain codes. Here in Thailand, the number 5 is pronounced ha. So when we're laughing at something, we type 5s into the chat. Everybody laugh in the chat. Type some 5s in there so you can hear that. Very good. Excellent, everyone. Thank you very much. And instead of applause, we use W's because it looks like 2 hands coming together. So everybody type W's in the chat. If it's light applause, like a little golf clap, then that's a small W. If it's big applause, like big dramatic 80s movie, then that's the big W. And I guess if you really want to just kind of be a jerk and do a slow clap, you could put some spaces between your W's like that. But W's are how we applaud. So let's make sure that we do that. Very good, everyone. And tonight, our improvisers are going to create live sketches at the end of our 3-act show. These live sketches will be based on your suggestions from the word change. Our co-host Lillian is helping us keep track of these things. So what I'd like to know is, what do you think of when you hear the word change? What's a scene suggestion or a premise or an idea that you have that you'd like to see from the word change? Type that into the chat now. And of course, change can have different meanings, but that's okay. our actors can do some incredible things with these suggestions. There we go. We've got one. We've got costume change. Let's see what we can get from our audience. So, audience, what do you think of when you think of the word change? I'm going to ask our improvisers who are quite eager. Maybe hold off on your suggestions. Let's see the suggestions the audience puts in there. And I do know we've got some audience members in there. Not everybody here is one of our actors. We've got Brooke here coming in the Zoom room. Got somebody from Singapore. I see Karis in Facebook, Nikki Gibson in Facebook. So, folks, you can think about it. I'll be asking you again, what are some suggestions, some ideas, some scenes that we could create based on the word change? Thank you, Brooke. Experience. Very, very good. So type in those suggestions on the word change. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get ready. We're going to get started. I'm very, very, very excited tonight to present to you the second episode of Typical Heroes. Settle back, enjoy your adult beverages, and let's let the comedy begin. Heroes, go!
In the not-too-distant future, superhero movies are the most popular form of entertainment. So popular, in fact,
Camera
that
off, George.
need to outbid each other on having their own superhero movie made. This is the story of one man who bid too low. Ooh, it's here, it's here. Ha ha! Go. Yeah.
I am Biryani Girl. In a world ravaged by hunger and bad taste, I bring deliciousness and comforts.
Do it.
I'm Biryani Girl.
I know.
Please, feed me. I'm so hungry.
Here. It's mutton. It's mutton biryani. Here, little girl.
Thank you.
What the hell?
I can't study anymore. The mind can't think if the stomach is empty.
Oh, here, boy. This is soya biryani. It's good for the brains.
Food for thought.
The hell is this? This is crap. Oh, yeah. Fight time. Throw down.
Hey, separate. Don't fight. Here, there you go. Here, there you go. Eat. Make love, not war.
What the hell is this? What the hell is this crap?
Okay, I've had it with you.
Me.
Yes, you. You paid $50. What did you expect? A magic hammer or something?
I was kind of hoping for a superhero movie. I mean, I don't know. Like maybe your family gets killed and you have to go out and avenge them? Yeah.
Well, no, but my parents were very dominating and expecting me to do everything. I mean, that's relatable, right?
Do you like at least kill anyone?
No, but I made biryani at a wedding once, and the entire groom's family fell sick with food poisoning.
I mean, that's kind of cool. That's really more like a prank than I don't know. Oh, all right. How about this? Do you have a training montage? Every superhero movie needs a training montage. Do you have that?
Yes, yes, of course I have a training montage. Where is it? There it is.
She can't even cook rice.
I don't even know how to cook rice. Your father is right.
She's a shame for us. Go
Come
to
here,
uncle.
uncle,
Go.
and learn how to cook rice.
Nobody will marry you.
No one will marry you.
Remember what I told you? Measure rice and water using your bare hands. Come on.
Here, uncle. Have a taste.
Oh. Ah, that's quite a handful to take. You can do better than that. Come on, give it a punch. Give it a punch. Come
Yeah.
on, come on.
Here, uncle. Have a taste.
Almost there, but not quite. We need a little more spice, a little more je ne sais quoi. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Here.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Here, uncle. Have a taste.
Bahut Bazish. 2 thumbs up. Biryani girl.
Biryani girl. Biryani girl.
Biryani girl.
My daughter.
Huh?
Not exactly what I'm looking for. I'm betting you're not even gonna have a sequel, are you?
No, of course there's a sequel. It's called The Revenge of the Curry, A Morning in Hell.
Oh, I've had a few of those. What are we waiting for? Action!
Welcome, everybody, to Typical Heroes, Episode 2. Tonight's theme is change. We're very excited. We've got a 3-act show for you tonight. We've got some live short-form I need to learn how to pronounce my words better. We've got some live short-form improv comedy coming up for you next. Then the heroes have been working for over a month on creating some wonderful digital sketches for you. And while we're playing those digital sketches for you, they're going to go off into a breakout room and they're going to create sketches from your suggestions. Remember, tonight our theme is change. We've gotten some excellent suggestions thus far. Here's another opportunity for you on Facebook or in our Zoom room. When you think of the word change, what would you like to see? What would you like to see the heroes do? What sort of scenes, or what's a premise, or what's even a word that comes to mind when you think of change? Please type that into the Facebook or the Zoom chat. We're going to use that as we do the sketches a little bit later. So we're looking for your suggestions on the word change. We'll be watching for those. So let's get ready. First up, we're going to be doing some short form. Now, our actors are very, very talented, and one of the things they're able to do is distill a scene down to its barest essence. So, for our first scene, our first game, which we call Half Life, we're going to need your suggestion. I know you're already thinking of suggestions of change, but I'm going to ask you folks in the Zoom room and in the Facebook chat, what is a minor disaster? A minor disaster that might happen in the home. So maybe, like your toilet explodes or your cat explodes or something. But that's a major disaster. What is a minor disaster that might happen in the home? Something that would be a real big inconvenience, but really isn't the end of the world. So we want to see that in the chat. Can we get a suggestion of a minor disaster that might happen in the home? Thank you. I'm seeing some good suggestions based on change in the Facebook. But what I want to see is a suggestion of a minor disaster that might happen in the home. Let's get some suggestions up there really quick. So, a minor disaster. We're looking at, for our first scene suggestion, we're looking at both the Zoom chat and the Facebook chat. I'm looking in multiple directions here, so I apologize for that. So, what you got for us, audience? All right, uneven eyeliner. Now, I actually like that quite a bit. So the scene suggestion is uneven highlighter. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to ask our tech director, Charlotte. Welcome everybody to Charlotte Brienne Brown, the internet's best technical director. The first scene will take place in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Let's get our first two actors on the screen for uneven eyeliner. So who have we got? We've got Chris and Kate. Chris and Kate are going to do a scene for us, take 1 minute and 30, in which they're going to talk about, they're going to do a scene based on uneven eyeliner. Let me get this set up and good to go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your scene suggestion is uneven eyeliner, and action.
I can't do this anymore. No matter how much I try, I just can't get it balanced.
I've told you, I've shown you so many times I got hard to do this, and now I've got to do my own lipstick. I've told you, you go from the outside in. So you get the outside in and you go right down. We are going to be on stage in 1.5 minutes, okay? And we need for this to be okay because it's our big break, the concert, so many people coming, okay? Get the winged eyeliner right.
Okay. I'm sorry. I know we need this job. It's been 28 years. I still haven't earned a single cent from acting. I need this, okay? My mom's gonna kick me out of the house.
Great. Now, what I'm finding is using a whiteboard pen is the best way to do it, actually. And what I do is I just draw that on some paper on the whiteboard, and then I just stick that on my face.
The paper. That's what I've been missing.
And then it prints it. So draw it on the whiteboard first,
and then get
on
the
your
white.
face.
Yes, get that. Yes.
Right?
Oh my
Brilliant.
goodness, that is so much better.
That's the most perfect
Thank
one I've
you.
seen yet. Okay, da 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 da, la 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 la. Just warm up the vocals. The eyeliner is on point.
They expect us to sing too? Uh-oh.
And that is our scene, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent. Charlotte, let's cut that time in half. Can you set the timer for 45 seconds? I'd like to see the same scene in 45 seconds. Let's bring our next two actors on screen. So the suggestion was uneven eyeliner. I want to see you repeat that exact scene in 45 seconds. Let's get our timer up. And action.
I just can't do it. Oh.
I've told you that but then we need to get it done in 1.5 minutes. Otherwise, it'll be a problem.
I'll try again. I don't know how. This is why we're not making any money.
You just draw it on any surface, and then stick the surface on you, and then that's done. Look, yeah, and then you just do it that way. Yeah.
I have a marker pen.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Oh, beautiful.
Oh.
La 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 la. I'm so happy. Get it ready to sing.
We have to sing too.
That was excellent. That was just the gist of the scene in 45 seconds. Charlotte, can we get 22 seconds on the clock? Let's cut that in half once again. Bring on our next two actors. We're going to do the same scene in 22 seconds. This is an exercise in brevity, folks. And let's get ready. And action.
I
Just
can't do
come do
this
it.
anymore. It's imbalanced.
Yeah, I know. I just need to go up, down, and here like this. Yeah.
I'm gonna try it again.
Do
Ah,
something. Paint something on the paper and put it on your face.
okay. Oh, it works. The expect
La
is
la
the
la la
same.
la la.
And that is our scene. And in 22 seconds. So, Charlotte, let's cut that in half again. Give us 11 seconds on the clock. 11 seconds. Our next pair of actors, our final pair of actors, you have to recreate this scene in just 11 seconds. And action.
Oh, I never get it right. It's always imbalanced.
Put the Sharpie and then put this. No. La 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 la. La la la
You have to
la.
sing?
Yeah. La la la.
That was definitely a scene. Thank you very much, actors. Now let's bring the people who originated it back on. Kate and Chris, come on back on. Charlotte, let's put 5 seconds on that clock. 5 seconds. Chris, Kate, that beautiful, very wonderful scene that you created, you now have to recreate it in only 5 seconds. And action!
Oh my God, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Face.
Yeah, what? See?
Much better.
And put your hands together, put your W's up for our actors, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic work. I do want to apologize to our Facebook audience because what I'm learning is what we're seeing here in the Zoom room is not necessarily what you're seeing on the Facebook, which may affect our next game because we've been working hard on trying to understand Zoom's features, and we've come up with a fantastic game that we call the Amazing Head Transplant. In this game, Shui is going to be the head for Andy's body, and Chris is going to be the head for Yuhan's body. Let's get our actors on scene. Let's on stage. Let me see if we can put this together in a way that you on Facebook can see it the way that we see it. So everybody come on scene with, let's get, you want your, very good. All right. I'm out of order. All right, everybody camera. Okay, so we're gonna go with head transplant. I'm going out of order, but you guys know what you're doing. So let's go ahead and get you on camera. And we've got Shui on Andy's body and Chris on Yuhan's body. And let me see what we're seeing on the Facebook. See how that looks there. It's not matching up always, but hey, that's the beauty. Oh, let's see what we can do because right now we've got Shui above Andy and Shui below Andy. So these are improvisers. They can handle it. So what we're going to do, Shui, is we're going to swap it around. Shui, I want to see your body and Andy's head. That way the folks on Zoom will see the same thing that the folks on Facebook do. So Andy, we want to see your face, your pretty face. And we want to see Shui's body. And it's not matching up. There we go. There we go. You're seeing the wonders of live internet comedy, ladies and gentlemen. This must have been what it was like in the early days of television when you had drunkards running the show. So Andy is the head for Shui, and Chris is the head for Yuhan. They're going to work together to create this, and I'm really happy that we worked this out so that the folks on Facebook can see what the folks on Zoom are seeing. So we need a suggestion from you, our audience, and it's a job. It's a job. Since we've got separate hands, what's a job that requires you working with your hands? And please, keep it clean. This is actually a family show. So in both the Zoom meeting and in the Facebook meeting, let's get a suggestion of a job that requires you to work with your hands. Audience, what is a job that requires you to work with your hands? All right, Andy, Chris, you can Andy, Chris, you can stretch your gestalt bodies a little bit, get comfortable with it as I see. Nikki Gibson on Facebook says carpenter. Carpenter is something we still do with our hands. So, our amazing head transplant actors, your scene suggestion is carpenter. And action.
Another day at the job site.
Yes, but I think I'm gonna resign already.
What? No! Why would you do that? This is such a good job.
Yeah, but I want to work for myself this time, doing with my hands, like all the miniature artworks. I don't like furniture anymore. I want small statues.
Like things that are really, really tiny? Like this big?
The half of that.
Oh, half of that, like this big.
Yes, like a grain of rice.
Oh, I see now. That makes sense. I also want to make very, very small things with my hands
Oh,
because they are so delicate.
mm-hmm. Why don't we both resign?
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna have to.
Oh.
I don't know how I feel about that in my heart.
Oh. We're friends. We made them. We made the pact like friends forever. We had this hand sign, right?
Yeah, the hand sign.
Friendship. Friendship.
Yeah, just pinkies up.
Finger.
One pinky up.
Pinky.
Yeah.
Clap.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Headbutt.
Head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll start typing. You dictate the resignation letter to me. I'll start typing, okay?
Okay.
What do you want it to say?
Dear everyone.
Dear everyone.
It was lovely.
It was okay. It was okay.
But now we need to go on separate ways, like separate ways.
Yeah, we're tired of your crap. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I'm editing as we go. Is that okay?
Yeah, go.
That's okay. Okay,
And this is a time for us to do something for ourselves.
I've got a great idea. A really good idea. Why don't we just sing? Let's do a song and dance. I Want to Break Free by Queen.
Oh, yeah. Yes. I want
to break free.
Hey.
I want to break free.
Hey.
That's actually the only words of the song that I know. I didn't think you would
we
know
can
that.
do
I'm
it.
sorry.
I want to break free. Free from your furnitures, free from your job.
To make small
things.
Things that are only this big.
Big.
Yeah.
No.
No, don't rip that. We need that. That's our resignation letter. We only have the one copy.
This felt good.
Yeah, but
But
we needed that. Now we can't resign. And we're stuck here on this spot, on this exact spot.
Here, right
forever.
Here. Where we stand.
Forever and ever.
Where I will stomp and jump.
Oh, I'm so angry at you. I could punch you with my right arm, just like this. Boom. 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 But I don't.
Chill, man.
You're asking me to chill.
Wait, yeah. If you're
I'm
giving
sorry.
me punch, I will give you kick.
You ripped up our resignation letter. You want me to chill? You have doomed us to an eternal life of making bigger things than we want to.
You need some creativity. Like, there is a wall there. We can put our resignation paper in the wall for them to me.
That wall over there? That
Yeah.
wall right over there?
Yeah, that wall.
Right over there?
Yeah, that wall over there.
It's good. I need to lean back to get a little bit of a good view, a good angle of it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think that's
There.
enough space.
Yes.
Yeah.
There. Yeah.
I think that's a good idea. Okay, high five. High five with the right hand.
High five.
High five with the right hand.
High 10.
High 10.
10.
Boom. Yeah.
Boom. Yeah,
Headbutt.
headbutt.
We got a plan. Boom.
Boom.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
And scene. Thank you very much to our amazing head transplant actors. Thank you so much, everybody. And you might have heard my bell. I'm going to need that bell in this next one. And I'm going to ask our friend Pete to come on camera. Pete, come on camera for us. Thank you very much, my friend. Now, this is a game that I first saw you play in Hong Kong. Did Hong Kong Improv originate this game, Pete?
Well, we kind of originated a version of this, yeah. But it's actually based on an old game from a Seoul Improv Festival like 10 years ago. That some of us created together and we modified it. Yeah.
Now, some of you may have seen Pete before. He is an internationally recognized comedian. He is the head of Hong Kong Improv, and he's been doing improv for quite a while. So we're going to put him to the test. Pete is going to do 3 scenes at the same time. Let's bring on Pete's co-stars right now. Come on camera, folks. We're going to need your suggestions for them. So we've got Siddhartha is going to be the first person he does a scene with. Kate is going to be the second person he does a scene with. And George will be the third person. Now, audience, get ready, because we're going to need 3 suggestions from you. We want you to put them into the Zoom chat or put them into the Facebook chat, and get ready, because we want our first suggestion to be for Pete and Siddharth. So let's just have Pete and Siddharth on camera, please. Kate and George, pop off camera for us. Good, good. Pete and Siddharth, your scene suggestion is, what is a location? Audience, what's a location, a very small location that can barely fit 2 people? Please type into the Zoom chat a very small location that can barely fit 2 people, either Facebook or Zoom. That's right. Someplace that, people might be a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit of personal space being invaded. So our first suggestion is, what is a small location that can just fit 2 people? All right, let's see. I like that very much. Air conditioning vent. Pete and Siddharth, your scene suggestion is an air conditioning vent. All right. Right. Actor number 2, come on. You just leave your cameras on, folks. You can just walk in and out. So actor number 2, scene number 2 is Pete and Kate. And what they need from you is a suggestion of, what is Pete holding? Look at Pete's hands, folks. Those of you in the Zoom room, those of you on Facebook, what is Pete holding? What is he holding? What could he possibly be holding in his hand? They're going to use that for the scene suggestion of Kate and Pete. What do you see Pete holding, everyone? Looking at the Facebook chat, looking at the Zoom chat, a little bit of a lag. What do we got here, folks? All right, let's see here. A small cat, specifically a small cat. So Pete and Kate, your scene suggestion is a small cat. Thank you, Nikki. You're on fire with your suggestions today. We do encourage everyone else to add suggestions as well. And our third suggestion for Pete and George is advice. What is a piece of advice? Kind of maybe cliched advice. Advice you've heard too often, too many times. You've heard this advice so many times that you just cannot even pay attention to it. So we're asking in both chats, what is a piece of advice that you hear far too often? We really appreciate everybody's patience. We're trying to broadcast on both Facebook and on Zoom, and there's a little bit of a lag on Facebook. But what is a piece of advice that you've often gotten, you've heard it too often, to the point that it becomes just cliche? What do we have from our audience, folks? A piece of advice that's really, really cliche. Waiting to see what comes about it. Those of you in the Zoom room, we appreciate it, but what we're really looking for is some suggestions from our audience. not our actors, and we appreciate our actors getting suggestions. So those of you in the Zoom room, Brooke chimes in. Pete, George, you've heard it way too often. Every dog has its day. Every dog has its day. So that's the piece of advice for that scene. Let's review. 1,
AC vent.
AC went.
2.
All cat.
Good. You're on mute there, Miss Kate.
A small cat.
3.
Every dog has its day.
Excellent. And let's begin.
Oh my god. This is tough.
I swear to God, Jimmy, if the diamonds aren't in there, I'm gonna kill you.
Mackie, I'm sure they're there. Just let me go first. Get up.
All right, I'm stuck, Jimmy.
Okay, I can see them. Are diamonds black in color?
Oh, geez, Jimmy, turn on the lights. Turn on.
Okay.
I'm stuck, Jimmy. I'm stuck.
They're still black, Mackie. I think you screwed up.
I screwed up. Jimmy, I'm still stuck in the AC vent. You gotta pull me out so I can see what's going on.
Okay, wait, let me.
2.
Okay, Bernard. I love that you're holding in your hands our new tiny, tiny small cat. Okay? And I like that you have thought that this will bring us closer together as a couple. No, not eating it. Not eating it, Bernard. Not this time.
Oh, come on. Remember last time when we ate the parakeet? It brought us close together.
I know, but this time I think we should nurture it. No, don't eat it, Bernard. Come on. We got to bring it up together like a child, you know?
Okay.
Peace and love. I'm going to call it peace and love, okay?
I have a piece of him now.
No, I told you, Bernard.
I
Bernard.
have a piece of him.
Bernard. Just look at the kitty. Okay, the small kitty. Just
Oh.
look at it and think about it, okay? Think about that you gotta look after it and not eat it.
Okay.
3.
Pedro, do not eat this. This is only for good luck for you to bring to the university.
If you're putting all of your efforts of luck into that round object of yours, we're already screwed.
Well, I have proven this to be very effective. I mean, look at our business now. It's thriving.
Thriving. Define thriving. One man's thriving is another man's squalor.
Well, as your father, I know best. So when you go to the university, you take this.
Very well. Put it into my bag. I'll take your luck ball, father.
It's not just any luck. It's good luck.
2.
Okay. Okay, Bernie, look, I know that in order for you not to eat the little small cat, you're now starting to take bits and garnish off other food with pieces of the cat. I'm not sure about this. I've got furballs.
Maybe just a little bit.
If anything, maybe put a bit of its food, its little kitty food, in our dish. Something like that. Not the hair. I don't like eating the hair, Bernie.
Okay. I'm gonna put the cat down now.
Thank you, Bernie.
Because
Not in the oven, Bernie. No.
oh, come on.
No, I can see you, okay? I see you, and I want to have peace and love to grow up with us, with our relationship, okay?
Okay. You're right, sweetie. I'm gonna put him over there now, okay?
Okay, Bernie.
1.
It's okay. I'll sort it out. Here's some water. You're stuck in there from half an hour, Mackie. I should always tell you, you should have come to the gym with me in the summer.
Look, I'm not a gym guy, okay, Jimmy? You're the gym guy. Jimmy the gym guy. Jimmy Jim.
Okay, Mackie. I know you're frustrated. Let me get this diamond. Let me just put them in the bag. And I'll try to save you. And
Jimmy. Oh, if I get out of here, I'm gonna track you down. Oh, you're dead.
Well,
You're dead.
that's the point. I don't think you can get out of that. So maybe I just need to leave and then come back later to get you.
3.
I'm looking at your grades, and I think you need to leave the university.
But I had the lucky ball. My father told me that it would give me everything I wanted to, with no work.
That's the thing. You depended on luck and luck alone. You didn't exert the effort that is needed from you, of you.
Did I tell you it was a round spherical object of luck?
Wait. That's the orange one, not the red one?
Some kind of color, something in the red spectrum.
1.
Why is this room smelling of sweat?
Yeah, you didn't think about this one, did you, Jimmy? This is the it's locked. This is the only way out.
Mackie, you're still there after 4 weeks.
Yeah, I'm really fat, Jimmy. Really fat. That's why they call me Fat Mackie.
I thought that would get you down, I wanted to be body positive, and I never called you that, Mackie. You know what?
Oh, Jimmy, that's not our lifestyle, Jimmy. We're criminals. We're not body positive.
I need to tell one thing to you, Mackie. I gave up our business to Jimmy.
3.
So that business had to be closed down because we're bankrupt.
I told you there was a round spherical luck ball, right? How does this not work?
We have produced all the good luck balls that we could produce and distributed it to everybody, but nobody bought it.
What do you mean balls? There should be only one. There can be only one.
I know what you mean, but it's not working.
2.
Meow, meow. Hey, Bernie, why do you keep trying to eat me?
I guess it's just a deep-seated need of mine to be loved.
I hear ya. Hey, she's a bit hippy-dippy. Why don't me and you, we run off and we leave her, okay? Meow.
Can I eat her first?
Sure, let's eat her together.
Oh, peace and love. You're pretty cool.
Yeah, look, I'm doing this with my paws.
I'm glad I didn't eat you.
1.
Right?
Mackie, I just wanted to give this invitation to you. It's been 6 months and I'm getting married. I don't know if you can be my best man though, but yeah, this is the invitation.
Wait.
I'll just throw it to you.
Jimmy, you're gonna have to put me on Zoom if you want me to be your best man. I don't think I'm getting out of this AC vent, Jimmy.
2.
Okay, guys, okay, I don't know what I did to deserve this. Why are you trying to both eat me?
Well, the way I understand it is that this is what true love is. It's all-consuming.
Okay, I believe it. We are as one with the earth, and so we must go back into the earth. So if you gotta eat me and my little pussycat, then do it. Just season me first.
3.
You have consumed all your luck today. You have run out of luck today.
So what you're saying is that my round spherical ball of luck is depleted.
1.
Hey, Jimmy, say hi to Junior Jimmy. Mackie, say hi to Junior Jimmy.
Oh,
Say
he
hi,
looks
this is
just like
Uncle
you.
Mackie, Uncle Mackie. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, how you doing there, kiddo?
You know, he doesn't want to come down, I guess. How are you, Mackie?
Yeah. Oh, I miss those good old days when I could move.
3.
It's a dog eats dog world. Unfortunately, you're the dog that gets eaten.
Well, so much for my day.
2.
She was really tasty, but you know what that means? That now I got a taste for it, and I'm sorry. You gotta go too, Bernie.
Oh, I love you too.
And scene. Thank you very much to our actors, everyone. And thank you for that those great suggestions, folks. All right, we've got one more game for you, and this one is about fairy tales. This is an interesting time. We're learning a lot, and I think people like Disney are having to rethink some of the things. You're no longer gonna find Song of the South on DVD, and there's a good reason for that. So I want you to think about other fairy tales that need to be changed. I want you in the Zoom chat or in the Facebook chat, tell us the title of an updated fairy tale. For example, in our rehearsals, instead of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, we did Snow Neutral Color and the Seven Average Height People. So I'd like for you to think about that fairy tale that you think needs to be updated. That fairy tale that perhaps is a bit problematic now that we need to kind of update. Give us that title. What is the title of an updated fairy tale? Let's bring our storytellers on while we're waiting for the title of an updated fairy tale. And our audience in Facebook may not see exactly what our audience in the Zoom room sees, but we're going to tell you a story. We need a suggestion from you of the title of an updated fairy tale. Let me put my actors into order here so that they can tell you this fairy tale. Let's see. There we go. All right. Now, there we go. That should be correct. So I know that you're probably not seeing it on Facebook. I can tell that you're not. So number 1 is Kate. Kate, you'll want to put a number 1 in front of your name. Number 2 is Siddharth. Put a number 2 in front of your name. Number 3 is Shui. Put a number 3 in front of your name. Number 4 is Chris. Put a number 4 in front of your name, Chris. And number 5 is George. George, put a number 5 in front of your name. And from Nikki Gibson on Facebook, we've got the title of our updated fairy tale for our storytellers. Ladies and gentlemen, Sleeping Beauty, the narcoleptically challenged health conscious lady. Sleeping Beauty, the narcoleptically challenged health conscious lady. Tell that story.
Once upon a time, there was a lady who took care of herself day and night.
Once upon a time, there was a lady who took care of herself day and night. But every night, she wouldn't be able to sleep properly.
Once upon a time, there was a lady who took care of herself day and night, but every night she wouldn't be able to sleep properly. She would toss this way and that way each night until she woke up at 3 a.m. on the dot every night.
Time there was a lady that took care of herself day and night, but at night she wasn't able to sleep properly. She would toss and turn this way and that way and wake up at 3 a.m. every day on the dot, which time she would be visited by the narcolepsy fairy.
There was a lady who took care of herself day and night. And he tried to sleep properly, but she couldn't. So she tossed around left and right. And at 3 a.m., she heard a narco blah blah blah. And suddenly a song was heard in her head saying, Nesundorma, Nesundorma.
Once upon a time, there was a lady that took care of herself day and night. Until one night she couldn't sleep anymore. It was 3 a.m. in the morning and she tossed and turned from left to right. And then she was woken up by the narca something something. And then she just knew that she had to sing. Nesem norma, nesem norma.
Once upon a time, there was a lady who took care of herself day and night, but she couldn't sleep well at night. She used to toss and turn here and there and left and right, and used to wake up every night at 3 a.m. dot. And then one day, the narco fairy came in front of her and sang, and the lady said, "You are off pitch. Can't you shut the hell up?"
Once upon a time, there was a lady who took care of herself but couldn't sleep, and every night she tossed and turned trying to sleep until she woke up at 3 a.m. on the dot, and that was the time the narcos fairies came to her, and she would sing. And the fairy would tell her, "You don't have any pitch. Can't you sing properly or shut the hell up?" And so the lady got really upset and started taking singing lessons under this famous singer called Dr. Fabuloso Fabian every morning.
Once upon a time, there was a lady who took care of herself day and night. But every night when she went to sleep, she had trouble sleeping. She would toss and turn this way and that way and this way and that way and left, which is this way, and then right. And every morning at 3 a.m. she would wake up, where she would be met by the narcolepsy fairy, who would begin to sing to her, going, and then one day the fairy's like, "Yo, are you even listening to me? That's not even the right tune. You're a little bit pitchy." So then this lady woke up and she's like, "Yo, you know what? I am a little bit pitchy." So she started taking lessons under the famous Fabuloso Fabian every morning. And after 13 years of extraordinarily hard work, she was again woken by the narcolepsy fairy.
One day, there was this lady who took care of herself day and night. She tried to sleep properly, but she couldn't. So she tossed and turned left and right and left and right and right and left every 3 a.m. And suddenly, there was a narco fairy. And the narco fairy said, And the narco fairy said, "If you can't sing, then don't sing at all." And so he started taking lessons every morning with Dr. Fabuloso Fabio. And ever since that day, she tried to understand what the song meaning is. And when she did understood what it meant, she figured out, nobody should sleep tonight.
One day.
Once upon a time,
Once upon a
There
time,
There was a
there
lady.
was
a
a
lady
lady
who
who
took care of herself day and night.
didn't sleep.
But she had trouble sleeping.
So
So
she
every night
turned
she would toss left and right and left and right and then right and then left.
and she
Every
woke up
day at 3
and
a.m.
there
she would
was
be woken by a narcolepsy fairy.
He started
And the
singing.
narcolepsy fairy would sing to
Oh,
her going,
And the
One day,
narcolepsy fairy
fairy
told him,
said, "You're a little bit pitchy. If you can't sing, maybe you shouldn't sing anymore."
so she got
So,
offended and she started
so she
learning
started taking lessons
with
from the
Dr.
famous Fabuloso Fabian. And after
Then,
13
13
years,
years later,
13
he
years
found
later,
the
she was
meaning,
met again by the narcolepsy fairy.
and the
At
meaning
which
of
meeting
this
she
song
learned the
is
true secret of song.
nobody's
Everybody
gonna
needs to wake
sleep
up
tonight.
all night.
tonight.
No one shall sleep 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 tonight.
Maybe
No
tomorrow.
one.
Tonight.
No one.
No one.
The end.
No one, ladies and gentlemen. No one. Thank you very much to our storytellers. Let's let our improvisers go off stage. Chris, wake up long enough to turn off your camera.
Oh, sorry, I
That's
fell
all
asleep.
right, no problem. Thank you very much. I'm not sure if that was exactly the story that you were looking for, but it is in fact the story that you got. And we want to say a big thanks to those of you who are watching from Facebook. Obviously, Zoom and Facebook are not communicating about what features do and don't work from one to the other. However, we're going to see, we are recording this, and this will be broadcast or placed on our YouTube channel. So you can probably check it out later and see if it works for that. Just now in the chat, we've posted all of the different ideas we've gotten based around change. This is your opportunity to add any more suggestions. What we're going to do next, our improvisers have been preparing some recorded sketches, digital shorts. We're going to play 20 minutes of those. During that 20 minutes, we're going to dismiss our actors into the breakout rooms where they're going to take your suggestions and they're going to create live sketches. If you love that sketch at the open, the sketch of Biryani Girl, what you're about to see is more sketches like that, and then you're going to see what can they come up with on the spot when they're not able to practice more or think more. So I'm going to take a look at the suggestions we have, and I'm going to send our actors into the breakout rooms in just a moment. All right, so thank you very much for these suggestions. Let's see here. So I'm sending Kate and Siddharth together into a breakout room. Your suggestion is change gold into water. Alchemy, changing gold into water. So let me just put that there so that they have that suggestion. And I'm going to send Andy and Chris into a breakout room. And I'm going to give you the, ooh, I like this. I'm going to give you the suggestion of toothbrushes. So Andy and Chris, you're going to be in a breakout room and you're going to have the suggestion of toothbrushes. I'm entitling your breakout rooms there right now. Let's see. Oh, the David Bowie song Changes. So I'm going to put all of that, David Bowie and Changes, into Pete and Shui's room. So Pete and Shui, your scene suggestion is David Bowie's Changes. See what you can do with that. And oh, the names aren't, yeah, okay. So the names aren't taking. I'll have to get back to you. There we go. All right. And finally, George and Yuahan are going to a room, and their suggestion is going to be life changes. Life changes. So thank you everyone for all these great suggestions. We're going to create sketches for you from the suggestions of David Bowie's Changes. I doubt, yeah, I think he stutters in the song, but I don't think the title is necessarily a stutter. That's on me. Life Changes, Toothbrushes, and Change Gold into Water. All right, actors, I'm sending you to your breakout rooms now so that you can go ahead and start working on those sketches. We're going to play some recorded sketches for you now. Charlotte, let's get those ready. And when we come back, live sketches based on those suggestions. Enjoy.
So Carl, let's start from the beginning. Tell me what happened.
All right, then. Well, after they turned me loose from the nervous hospital, I got a job at Carl's Diner. They done right by me. You only had to clean up a little bit. Have all the biscuits I wanted. And French fried potatoes. I like them French fried potatoes. Well, I reckon you want me to tell you about that night. I reckon I tell you. This couple came in, man, this lady, and came into the restaurant.
I don't think you understand. I wanted my dressing on the side.
Like, this is not working out at all.
I want you to take a photo of my food. That is the point. This food looks rubbish.
The plating of the food here is not Instagrammable at all.
No. Oh, no. No. Oh, my God. And my food is meant to be hot. It's cold.
The
Cold.
service here is freaking cold. Where is the rest of our food? We're like waiting for ages. Like, hello?
I am going to give you a bad review on TripAdvisor.
And the restroom stinks. Hey, you, yeah, waiter, whoever you are, whatever you are, we need to speak to your manager now.
Well, I just seen red. I picked up a Kaiser roll from the serving window. Some folks call it a hard roll. I call it a Kaiser roll. Kind of hard on one end, soft on the other side. And I went up behind that fella, and I hit him upside the head. Well, I reckon that wasn't enough for me. So I grabbed another Kaiser roll. Some folks call it a hard roll. I call it a Kaiser roll. And I went up behind that fella, and I hit him upside the head again. Plumb near knocked him off his chair.
Okay, so did you kill him?
No, ma'am. He was just bred. We didn't kill him, but I reckon he was embarrassed.
Okay, so then why are you back in here?
Well, working at the restaurant, I seen all kind of folk come in, and always taking pictures of their food, and writing bad reviews, complaining to the manager, and so many Karens. Nobody ever actually ate the food. Well, I figured turn myself back into the nervous hospital. I reckon it makes more sense in here than out there.
Okay, yeah. Thank you for your time. And yeah, we are TripAdvisor. Take our reviews very seriously, and we will always check out the reviews, like bad reviews. Yeah, you've been very helpful. Just give us a call if you want to review this place.
All right, then.
Lost anything? Can't find anything? Don't worry, Ultimate Finder is here to help you.
Where are my glasses? Oh, without my glasses, I can't see. Oh, Ultimate Finder, can you help me?
Sure, man. Don't worry, they are on the sofa in the living room.
Oh, there they are. Thank you, Ultimate Finder. Toby, where are you? Toby, where is he? I've been searching all over the park. Ultimate Finder, can you help me find my son Toby?
Hi, man. Yes, searching program activated. Searching, searching. Ah, he is hiding behind the balloons.
Toby, come here. Oh, thank you, Ultimate Finder. I'm so lonely in life. I lost my soulmate. I want a soulmate. Ultimate Finder, can you find me my soulmate?
I am here. Yes, don't worry. Is
Henry.
you?
Yes. Henry, come. Thank you, Ultimate Finder. I feel so lost in life. I'm like a zombie every day. I want to find myself. Ultimate Finder, do you think you can help me with this?
I know the feeling. Don't worry. Ultimate Finder got your back. Ready to meet her?
Hello, you. Hello, me. Thank you, Ultimate Finder, for helping me find myself.
It's 2021.
2021.
Thank you.
You Netflix.
Right. Here's why. Thanks to Netflix, we can binge watch shows now. And if a show sucks, all you've lost is a weekend. I've lost plenty of weekends doing nothing. So what's another lost one watching a show? It's not like back in the day, right? X-Files, I lost what felt like 20 goddamn years watching that show, and it went nowhere. If that was on Netflix, I'd lose a weekend. So what?
Yeah, absolutely. And that leads me nicely on. I'm going to say one word to you: Lost.
Yep.
Oh my God. I gave Lost 6 years of my life. 6 years of my life. And at the end of 6 years, the ending was the same thing that everyone thought it was in the first episode. And that has tainted everything for me. So things like Game of Thrones, absolutely not. I have not even gone there and I never will. I'm not getting into that, right?
Well, here's the thing. Now, I'm not recommending you should watch it because the final episode did suck. But if you can find it streaming somewhere and you got a weekend to kill, why not?
Why not?
It's
2021.
Thank
you, Netflix. Hi, I'm Jenny Silverman. You may recognize me from the hit TV show Wedding and Relationships SOS on TLC USA. You also definitely recognize me as the face of the runaway hit relationship and life refresher product, Rent-A-Husband TM. Are you a bored, lonely bachelor? Bad at dating? Always being rejected? Well, why not try being picked up and dropped in a new, fun way? Why not take the chance of rejection or connection without a regular boring date? Now, it's time for a new dating game. The Bachelor Claw Crane Game, TM. Yes, you can become a life-size human bachelor prize in our new and improved Bachelor Claw Crane Game, TM. Yes, that's right. Come down to our purpose-built, especially designed warehouse where you'll get to be part of the fun and potentially part of the rest of someone's life. It's edge of your seat, thrill-seeking, heart-fulfilling, nerve-testing stuff. Yeah, why swipe left and right on a screen when you can actually be thrown from left to right by a huge mechanical claw crane in real life? Just $399 is all it costs to be a bachelor prize and maybe even a partner in someone's life forever, or for a short time until you both become bored, and then it's back to the Bachelor Claw Crane Game TM purpose-built warehouse for more fun times. Yes, just $399 for the chance to be the prize that keeps you winning in love. And for a limited time only, if you're picked by our Rent-A-Husband TM crane operator, then you'll receive a free deluxe toolkit and a 5-liter Heineken Premium Lager mini keg.
Oh, the passengers are lining up already. Ah, my God. So hot in the Philippines. Ah, so hard being a driver.
Oh, sakay na kayo, sakay na kayo, sakay na kayo. Tatlo na lang, lalabas na, lulubas na. Kaya, tara.
Kaya po kayo dyan.
Hi. I want to go to Manila. I can pay with the wipe. It's fresh, water fresh.
Okay. But are you giving me the whole wipe?
Only one.
Only you. You give me whole. Okay. I'll drop you in Manila.
Okay, thank you. Well, anyway, yeah.
Woo!
Okay.
Pasok.
May wipe tayo, may wipe.
Sakay.
Hi. Hello. I'm going to Alfred Street, and I can pay by this hand moisturizer,
Hand moisturizer.
soft hands.
Jorge, di ba yung kamay mo, Jorge, yung kamay mo, gusto mo ba moisturizer? Babae daw siya
Madulas
moisturizer.
ako. Nakasabit ako dito, baka madulas ako. Sa'yo na lang yan, sige. Sakay na kayo, sakay na.
He doesn't want moisturizer. I can. Okay. Ay, woo!
Excuse me, can you take me to this address in Quezon City, please? This one.
Go ahead, go inside. Pasok.
Okay. Go inside. 30 minutes ride.
Oh, okay, so I can't pay you. So I have these old medicines. You can just keep this strip.
Old medicine?
Yeah.
You don't have new?
So they expire in 3 weeks, so they should be okay.
3 weeks. What would it do to me?
Oh, you can take it if you feel hungry or sad or fever. You can just take this. Just pop one pill.
I'm sad today.
Yeah.
Can I have one now?
Oh yeah. Your headache will go away. Yeah.
Jorge, malungkot ka ba? Maganda daw to pag malungkot sa saya. Okay.
O sige, pwede yan. Pasok. Pasok kayo, pasok.
Opo.
That's good.
Andar na. Kapit, people.
Oh, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing now? How you doing? How you doing now? How you doing? How you doing now? Oh, how you doing? Don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging now. Don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging now. Don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging now.
Good voice, good
How you
voice.
doing?
Great voice.
I
Please,
like.
please.
Oh, I love your voice. Here you go. This is a lip balm, which is half used, but soft lips.
Thank you. How you doing?
Um,
How you doing now?
yeah,
Oh,
so, you sing beautifully well. Here's one tablet. It's going to make your throat clear up even more, and you're going to sleep, you're going to sing even better. Here you go. Here you go.
Ma'am, don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me.
Yeah, I don't have anything left, but I can give you a fresh breath.
Oh,
oh,
That's very cool.
your sound
Like
is
it.
so good. I'm gonna give you
oh.
this one.
Oh,
Got it
sweat.
on hub.
And it
Nice.
lingers, huh? It lingers, the breath.
Uh, let's go. Woo!
Let's go. Yeah, yeah, let's go.
We feel it.
You look pretty.
I'll have a cup of English breakfast tea, please, my love. Yes, thank you.
For me, it's going to be filtered coffee. And the beans, it should not be fully powdered. It needs to be a little bit crunchy. A little bit caramel on the top. And, how they make it nowadays with the heart-shaped thing, with the foam, with an arrow through it. That'll be
Ah,
it.
Harry, that's always what you used to order when we went to the bingo, wasn't it?
Oh, yes,
Yes,
Sally.
I'm glad that we don't go to bingo together anymore. Actually, I'm glad we met up for lunch, but I think bingo and everything, it was getting too serious.
I am quite happy because, the lady friends in my retirement home, they seem to like it when I accompany them.
Oh, you're taking
Huh?
other lady friends to bingo, are you?
I am. And you know what? I am their lucky charm because they keep on winning every time I am there.
Oh, really? Do they? They do they?
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
yes,
Oh,
yes, they
yeah.
do. They certainly do.
Yeah. Oh, so you think that a woman, you think that you're a man and you wouldn't know that a woman can fake winning at bingo?
Come on, get out of here. I would know that. You're joking.
Oh, really? Because you're a man, you know everything, eh? Oh, you'd know that she was faking at bingo. Oh,
I
okay,
would know. I would certainly know if my lady friends ever fake it, even in
okay,
bingo.
okay. Yes. Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
House, house. Yes. Oh, full house, full house, full house. Bingo! 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 Oh! Oh!
I'll have what she's having.
What does Jennifer Aniston like most in a guy? Oh, well, I don't know. Yeah, like his smell. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, his smell.
What does Angelina Jolie remember most about a man? His work ethic. The more a man works, the sweatier he gets. And the sweatier he gets.
Uh, You invited her? You didn't tell me that you invited her. Yeah, that's not cool. No.
Of course he invited me. I mean, we're still friends. We have
Well,
6 children together.
well, we're still friends too, Angelina. He hugged me at the Golden Globes.
Oh, please. The Golden Globes don't mean anything anymore. You've just got to face the facts, Jen. He traded you in for a better man. Model.
We were on a break. Look, I'm telling you, okay?
Jen, Angie, there's no need for fighting. There's plenty of Brad to go around, especially now that I have my new cologne, created in Paris to my own personal specifications. Mm. Mm. Balls. My pit.
Balls, my pit.
Balls, my pit.
Watching small animals scurry across the field.
In a crowded public bus with sweaty bodies all around me.
On the bathroom floor, wishing the pain would end.
Lying down on my bed, tired and feverish, with my mother's hand on my forehead.
In the largest theater I've ever been in, shaking hands with the Governor General.
Raising my hand in my second grade class, knowing 110% that I had the right answer.
The dance floor, wondering whose foot I just stepped on.
Pulling out weeds in a mulberry farm along with my best friend.
Skype, speaking with her for the first time in 3 years.
Looking at the newborn son of my ex.
Every morning when I wake up.
Finding beautiful faces in Zoom rooms.
The tattoo artist's chair.
Singing my heart out in the shower.
Where were you when you felt loved?
Where were you when you felt love?
Where were you
Where were you
when you
when you felt
loved?
love?
Much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you from the typical heroes as well. Now, we noticed there was a little bit of video lag, so we appreciate some of you pointing that out to us. We're going to be fixing that for the next show. Now, what you've seen them improvise. You have seen them prepared sketches that they've recorded, had chances to rehearse. Now they're going to improvise the sketches for you. We have gotten your suggestions, and we have created sketches for you. So I'm going to call out the titles cast. So you get ready and you come on when I call out your title. Normally I might put together a little bit of a title card, but I wanted to give them enough time in the breakout rooms so that y'all could have the right kind of sketches here. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, audience. Hang around for a minute after our 4 sketches. We're going to tell you a little bit more with some exciting news about what's coming up from ZmackVirtual. But now, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what our typical heroes have come up with. First, from Andy and Chris, the sketch, An Inconvenient Tooth.
Oh. Oh, we're so pretty. Everybody loves us. Oh my god.
Oh my god. So
Oh my
pretty.
god. Like, I can't believe everybody loves us.
Oh my god. Look it
It's
up.
so. Oh, don't look. Don't look at her. Don't look at her. Just don't. Oh, god, no.
Oh, ew, ew.
Ugh, ew. Oh, ew.
Can I be in your group?
I'm sorry. We're at maximum capacity. We're even a little bit compacted and crowded in the back. There's no room for a baby tooth.
Baby.
Baby tooth. Meh.
Na, 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 na.
I'm not sensitive. I'm not sensitive.
You may not be sensitive, but you are bleeding. That's gross.
So gross.
So gross.
My tooth hurts. My tooth hurts. But I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Promise.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This mouth is only for pretty teeth, and you don't make the cut.
Mm.
You know, so someday I'll gain wisdom.
That doesn't matter. All you
Idiot.
need to do is be pretty, like us.
Yeah, we're so pretty.
Yeah. Oh, so pretty.
And you're not pretty.
You are not. You.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but sometimes the tooth hurts.
Mm-hmm.
The tooth hurts. Watch me. Watch me grow.
Uh-huh.
Watch me. Watch
We're just gonna be pretty. Mm-hmm.
Huh?
After 20 years.
Okay. Hi. Are you the dentist?
Oh, you. Can you open your mouth?
I'm sorry. You look familiar. Do I know you?
Oh, huh. You know, baby tooth, you were pulling me out of the group.
Yeah, we were just joking. You don't have to be so sensitive.
You filthy animal.
Oh.
You know, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Oh, you don't have to be so mean. We have feelings too.
I have feelings too.
No.
Years, but now I'm the best dentist in the world. In fact, they gave me a plaque for fighting animal cruelty.
Ladies and gentlemen, the molar moral of our story is don't be mean to other teeth because you don't know what they're going to grow up to be.
Yes,
Thank you.
we know the tooth, the whole tooth, and
And
nothing.
nothing but the tooth.
Yeah, and made the floss.
Be with you.
You know, some would say that snap camera filters are not a good substitute for like good quality improvisational acting. I would say we might be proving them wrong. Apparently, all you really need is good internet connection and good Facebook filters. So let's continue with the madness with our next sketch. So our next sketch, based on your suggestions, remember, is that one comes from Kate and I can't remember who was in the room. Anyway, Yes, Prime Minister. This next sketch is called Yes, Prime Minister.
Are we on? Are we on? Oh, yeah, we're on. Okay. Oh, yes. Everyone must see here. Everybody see here. We are. Hello! Hello, and welcome to 10 Downing Street. Whew! I am Boris Johnson, Boris Johnson, and I'm here for a 5 p.m. Briefing. I'm here to announce a brand new initiative. Okay, now. Thames Water supply the water to all of us here in England. Well, I think let's scrap it. No, God, you people, I spat at myself. That's how excited I am. You people, you must fight for your water. Yes, actually not fight. What I would say is our new initiative is called Gold for Water. So, forget water bills, forget Thames Water. You will now pay for your water with gold. And you will pay me and all of my friends and all of my fat cats, and you will pay for the water with your gold. Okay, that's that. Pretty simple, but there's probably going to be some questions from the press. Yes. Okay, whoever first.
So I am from My Underwear is of Gold magazine. So if everybody has this water, everybody gets rich, is it? How does it work? What do people do who have all the water?
I think I've made it quite plain, simple. You give me your gold, any gold that you've got, you give me and my fat cat friends all your gold, then we will let you have water. Okay, so depending on how much gold you have or that you can give me, us, it will make you, us, definitely richer as a country, and lubricated. Simple. Got it?
Thank you.
Clear as water. Yes, you, beard.
So some of us, we're not that rich and we don't have a lot of gold. All we have is the sweat of our brows. Can we exchange that sweat for gold to then buy water with?
Let me tell you right now, I don't want any of you dirty people. You're the people. Your sweat, I don't want any of that near me. If it was the sweat of somebody upper class, maybe. But not you. No. Water, pure, but I need gold for water. You're not giving me your sweat, so I give you gold. You're giving me gold, I give you water. Get it?
The S&P takes
Idiots. Yes, you hand.
Yes, hello, Chip Collins from the Alchemist Unlimited.
Hello, Chip.
Hello.
How are you? How's your wife?
Oh, she's doing fine, as well as can be expected. Now,
yes.
I understand that ex-President Trump, has a commode made of gold. Are you excited about that?
Yes, very much so, because obviously if anyone else has a commode made of gold, some of you might do, I definitely do, then, you can give me that, and for that you probably get at least 6 months worth of water, so it's worth giving up, isn't it? And I could do with a downstairs toilet. I'm redoing my apartment as we speak, actually. Of course, only with my money.
Very good, thank you.
And maybe a final question.
So, Mr. President,
Prime Minister, Prime Minister, you're in England. Come on, chap.
Sorry, I just arrived yesterday from somewhere else.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome here.
Thank you. What about River Thames? That's full of water. What's going to happen there?
Yes, River Thames. What we're going to do, put a big electric fence up by the side of it. No one's getting anywhere near it, but there will be trays and troughs at the side where you can deposit your gold. Any gold that you've got. Like if you want to do anything now, just give me that ring or that necklace. You, especially you, madam. You could give me your necklace there. A final question.
So what if people like me don't have any gold jewelry? What do we do?
Well, you're just gonna be bloody thirsty, aren't you? Good night. That's it. Goodbye.
Yes, Prime Minister.
You tell them don't do politics. First thing you tell them, don't do politics, don't do COVID. You do politics. But I do have to say that was very realistic, Boris Johnson. And I'd like for everybody to contribute to a fund to buy some honey and lemon for Kate, because her throat is really, really going to hurt tomorrow. Very well done. Our next sketch, ladies and gentlemen, is entitled Major Tom Goes Home. I believe that's most likely been inspired by the David Bowie song, Major Tom Goes Home.
Welcome, dear traveler, to the beyond. As you wait to be sorted as per your path, please take in the fantastic views and relax with deep breaths. Someone will shortly be with you.
Hello? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Oh,
Hello?
oh, there's two of you.
Hi, we both are here because there is a little bit of a question regarding where you shall be going.
What?
Hello, Mr. Bowie.
David
Hello.
Bowie,
Diggy, yes. We know you. We have been following your career. Not just us, but everybody in the universe, all entities have been following your career indeed.
Right,
And
so
we
just
have...
let me into the pearly gates, right? Positive influence. Yeah? Major Tom comes home.
Well, here's the thing. Oh, we love your voice indeed. But here's our dilemma. We are not able to figure out who you really are because you have shown us much of yourself, many faces of yourself throughout your life. And so we have a few questions to ask you before we can decide. Is that okay, Siggy, Mr. Bowie?
Well, I don't really have much of a choice now, do I?
No, you don't. Indeed, you don't have any choice. First question is regarding the reincarnations.
What on you? No.
We love your physicality and your voices indeed. Everybody, we all dance. It's our part of our cardio routine, in wherever we are, we both of us actually. So the first question is regarding your reincarnations. You see, you have been Ziggy, Bowie, and so many other faces. Why?
I do. Don't forget that was a great phase, huh?
Yeah, indeed. Why though? Why not be you? And what is you? But who are you?
These are all me. It's all about changing. It's all about your artistic expression. It should change. It should not to be static. It's all about reinventing yourself, isn't it?
Strange. But we know the humans have ideas about reinvention.
Under pressure.
Oh, indeed. My eyebrows dance every time I hear that song of yours.
Right. Let's dance. Hold on your... No? No, no.
Oh, my eyebrows. I fear we mustn't let our eyebrows run away now. Let us get back to the questions. Do you think you have made a positive influence in your lifetime? And what is the biggest good deed that you have done in your life?
Well, I mean, I've inspired countless musicians. I've inspired so many people to reach above and outside of themselves. I mean, I did a bloody duet for Drummer Boy, Bing Crosby. Come on. If that doesn't get me into the pearly gates, I don't know what does.
Indeed, indeed. One must wonder why there has been such confusion. But my records tell me that there is still a lot of confusion about who you are. So, Ziggy, we want to know, who are you? We want to see David.
There I am, naked for all to see.
David. David, in your nakedness, you are beautiful. Well, that settles it. Now we can see who you are. So, welcome. Welcome. This beautiful world is yours.
Put on your boots.
I told him no politics and no religion. And here we are in heaven. That was an excellent use of filters and some fantastic work. I am going to ask Kate and Pete to consult on British accents, but excellent tribute to the Thin White Duke. Thank you very, very much, actors. We've got one more sketch for you folks and a couple of announcements. So our final sketch is entitled Life Changes. Your final typical hero sketch of the evening, Life Changes.
It's almost evening. Can we go to dinner in the French restaurant around the corner?
Oh, I know it's our 10th year anniversary, Anna, but I just feel like staying at home tonight as usual and eat a banana.
Oh, Frank, we can eat the banana with ice cream. I know they have the best vanilla gelato.
You know that I'm just, a very simple kind of guy. I like things to be plain and straightforward.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's been really, really boring, the 12 years. You know what? I think we need some life change. Like the partner I'm looking for must have some spirit of adventure. Like we can go to some exploration, anywhere.
Oh,
right?
I could be adventurous. I mean, only if you give me time. I could be adventurous.
Oh,
Just call me Jones from Indiana.
Jones. Oh, Jones.
Ride my horse. Come on.
The whole my head will fall off if I ride on a horse. That doesn't feel right. Well, you can also be romantic and yet sophisticated. You know what I mean, right?
I could be romantic and sophisticated.
Mm-hmm.
Only if you give me time. I mean, I could be that.
Oh.
Excusez-moi, mademoiselle.
Oh, très bien.
Oui.
Your French accent doesn't sound authentic. Nah. Okay. I know you can. No, I know you can be someone like out of the space where you cannot find in this world, right?
I can be from out of this world. I mean, only if you give me time. I could
show
be
me. Yes, show me.
Out of this world. I mean, it's just a matter of time. I mean, I could take you to the moon and back. Only if you allow me to. I mean, as an alien, I will never alienate you.
I'm not sure. I'm still standing in my living room. We're not going anywhere. You know
No,
what? I'm
Anna, I'm
gonna.
trying to, you know, change for the better. I'm trying to be who you want me to be. It's still not enough.
I told you who I want. I think it's time for me to take an action for myself. So I'm gonna change you to someone you can never ever imagine. How about that?
Did I just hear that correctly? You're gonna change me? Me, who is the one who's trying so hard and trying his very best to please you? You're gonna change me?
Yes,
Well,
correct.
guess what, Anna? You're not changing me. I'm changing you. It's
Oh,
about time I
how?
make changes around here.
How? You
That's
gonna change
right.
me?
You heard me. I'm gonna get a new partner.
What? What? Oh, we bring up? That's not the life changer I'm looking for. Ah.
Completely defied gravity. And the fact that she is the one that can decide about what is an accurate French accent. I really, really enjoyed that. Thank you very much. Let's bring all of our actors back on stage. Typical heroes, everybody, come on back on stage. Everybody, let's give them a round of W's in the chat there. Thank you very, very much, everyone, for joining us tonight. Before we go, I've got a few announcements I want to share with you. Let me get those up really quickly so that we can share with you what these actors are doing, where else you can see them. So, let's see here. Okay, up first, boy, I got this out of order. We have Johan. Johan, tell us what's going on with you. What have you got coming up for us?
Yeah, so hi, I'm Johan. I'm in Stockholm. So in the coming weeks, I'm performing with an ensemble called Imaginary Friends. We're gonna perform at Socially Distant Improv and also Highwire. And also I will be in the narrative team performance with the nursery in London. So stay tuned.
Excellent. Up next, we've got George, who is in pretty much everything that is ever done online with improv. George, would you like to tell us about a few of these?
Yes, we have a show coming up with Jason Villanueva. We're gonna perform with Judkins and Dingle at High Wire.
Wow, nice.
Two duo teams. And then we have also shows coming up with Improv News Hour, Off the Grid, and Originally Team this June and July. Also Tragically Unscripted at the Extravaganza.
Excellent. There's so much great improv going on out there.
Woohoo!
Excited that George is part of every single one of them. And of course, our lovely angel slash devil, Shui. Shui, tell us what you're doing.
You can find me on social media. I don't have anything coming up currently, but my theater group, City Lamps, a playback theater group that I perform with, has a show tomorrow, and we'll be performing playback on on the theme of Pride. And look out for that. And I'm also part of a duo called the Words and Feelings Show and the Adamant Eves. And yeah, watch my space for further updates on any shows or anything that I'm doing.
Excellent. And also from Bangalore, we have Siddharth. Siddharth, what's going on with you and ICB?
Hello everyone. So, it's not yet announced, but in a week or so, we'll be interviewing Kenzie Slaughter, from the Hyder Theatre, and wonderful, wonderful musician, improviser. Apart from that, me personally, by the way, you can find the ICB community on that link. And apart from that, I'm a part of the Indian Improv Ensemble with the Kaivalya Plays. And every Thursday we perform at 7:30 p.m. IST on their Facebook page, and it's performers from all over India who just have a lot of fun. Thank you.
And of course, if you'll follow Smack Comedy, Facebook/Smack Comedy, I will post all of these links in there after the show. And from Hong Kong, it's Pete Grella, who's not only an improviser, he's a stand-up comic as well. Pete, what's going on?
Well, our next Hong Kong improv show, which is actually in person again, will be on July 24th. I'll stand up basically every Friday and some Saturdays. So you can catch me here in Hong Kong as well. And for those of you who are planning ahead, October 22nd, 23rd is the 11th annual Hong Kong Improv Festival. So hopefully we'll have some kind of social distancing relaxations by then, and we can get some people to come on in.
That would be an ideal place for the first time for the typical heroes to come together face to face, but hoping we can keep our fingers crossed. And Kate, take it easy. I'm sure your voice is really strained after that turn as Boris. But what's going on with you? All Made Up, Trash Kingdom, things like that. What you working on?
My voice is my instrument, so it's fine. It's finely tuned. Yes, All Made Up is my improv workshop company, so keep an eye on that at All Made Up Improv. Lots of stuff going on there for beginners and improvisers and guest workshops, etc. All about fun and confidence, etc. with improv. And then I'm in a show doing actually stand up as my character Pixie Malone on Monday night. That's 7 p.m. ET, which is midnight BST, and goodness only knows what other times in other time zones. And I'm doing some improv there as well, so I get to do both. That's brilliant. And then Trash Kingdom is the Queen City Comedy, all-female non-binary group that I'm in with fellow typical hero Andy Fay. And look out on Facebook for upcoming performances. I realise I'm in Off the Grid as well, but I forgot that there was actually a graphic for that, so I didn't put it up with George. Okay, I'm done. Thanks.
All right. Thank you very much, Kate. And a little bit of a bittersweet moment for our Canadian / Hangzhou based improviser, Chris. Chris, tomorrow night is a big deal, isn't it?
It is. It is a big deal. I'd actually, for this auspicious moment, I'd like to actually quote former American President George Washington. Can I be real a second? Just for a millisecond. Let down my guard and tell you people how I feel a second. I am the model of a modern improv general, a Canadian comedian whose friends all like to bring me up, put me on a pedestal. Writing WeChat moments so your friends can all embellish in my elegance and eloquence, but the proof is in the pudding, the truth is in the room, with the smiles on your faces when the punchlines go boom. Yeah, tomorrow's, so we're gonna do this one last time. Tomorrow's my last live improv show in China, in Hangzhou. It's a free show, Screaming Lemur and the Last Crusade, because I'm Chris and it's a pun and it's funny. So everybody should laugh at Wade's Wensen. QR code down there somewhere if you want to hit me up on WeChat for more information. But
holy shit, man!
But yeah,
that was you spit some rhyme there. Well done. Well,
yeah, that's the Lin-Manuel Miranda version of George Washington. So yeah,
big props to Chris. We're sad that the Lemurs are going to be losing him, but the good news is, thanks to the wonders of the internet, Typical Heroes has got Chris under contract for 5 years. And up finally.
Wait, what? What?
And if you signed it in blood, we'll talk later. Andy, you're in a lot of stuff. What's going on with you?
Oh, are you gonna say something, Chris? Or Siddharth? No. Hi, everyone. I'm Andy Faye from Manila. Hey! So, I am in several groups. One is Carambola, so that's my first improv group here in the Philippines. I have Trash Kingdom with the Queen City Comedy with my very, very lovely sister Kate Bell. And I'm in Disaster Time, so it's a D&D kind of improvisation. So if you want to watch it, just go to the Disaster Time page. It's under the Pack Theater. And I have two lovely group here in ZmackVirtual. One is a short form sketch, which is Typical Heroes, the one you're watching now. And
Say what you mean. I just have to do this. Say what you mean. The long form version. And I have Thursday throw ups. Yeah. I teach improv there online. And another thing. Something. I will tell you later.
I swear to God, that sounds like nails on a chalkboard, Andy. I need that as my alarm to get me up in the morning.
Wow, that's just Andy.
So that's our actors. We've got a lot coming up for you from Smack as well. I'm going to ask our artistic director, Lillian, who's from Shanghai, to turn her audio on, share a little bit with us, because although I can speak Chinese a little bit, I sure can't read it. But this is our Chinese team, Zhimakong, the Sesame Addicts. They've got a show on Sunday. Is that right, Lily?
Yes, on Saturday.
Saturday.
So on the 19th is Saturday. We're going to do an afternoon show through to 5 p.m. Our team Zhimakong will be having their summer themed improv show. You see a mosquito over there. And we also have a puppet show, which will have our lovely puppet team from Beijing visiting us on July 3rd. They will be speaking French, we'll be speaking English for a collaboration bilingual puppet improv show. So we're super excited for that as well. And I don't know if Kurt wanted to talk about this, but I'll talk about it. Our Puppet Improv Jam, which will be online coming soon on July 4th, as well as our Puppet Improv Masterclass, which will be its second iteration. We just had our graduates have their showcase, which will be starting on July 18th.
Excellent. Yes. So there's no better way to spend American Exceptionalism Day than with puppets, just like the leaders of our countries. So please do try to come out for the Puppet Jam. If you have a puppet and you're an improviser, or you have a puppet and you're not an improviser, or you're an improviser and you don't have a puppet, there may be something there for you. And of course, if you like what you're seeing, what we're doing with our Puppet Improv, we've got that masterclass starting on July 18th. Also coming up next Thursday night, it is the offer. The storytelling, or June 24th, is the storytelling podcast. Recently, Pete was a guest. They did a bit about wrestling. Now they're going back to the Renaissance with Smacker Sharmika Stewart from Tokyo. Paul and Caesar do this every 2 weeks on Smack Vision, but their podcast is weekly. It's a fantastic podcast, lots of fun. Many of us have been on it, so give that a try. And you'll see Andy Fay again on 26 June. When Smack Vision's own artistic improv team, Say What You Mean, comes back for their next episode. This has got some stuff in it you couldn't expect. It's not just filters, folks. They're doing live artwork for you, the advertisements. They're doing other things. Everything can improvise. Every object that's around them can become an improviser. And I am super excited to make this announcement for the first time. Smack Vision is very, very excited to be working with improv legends Susan Messing and Rachel Mason in a 5-part masterclass called Unfuck Your Improv. Now, if you don't know who these two ladies are, you don't know your improv. These two are Chicago legends. They've worked with the big names, the I.O., the Second City, the Annoyance Theater. Susan's one of the founders of the Annoyance Theater. And Rachel was the artistic director of Second City, or the training director of Second City. So these are some folks you definitely want to know. And here's the great thing. Zoom and the internet has caused us all to do so many experimental things with improv. Susan and Rachel teach high-level advanced improvisers and complete beginners at the same time. Anyone who is interested in working with Susan and Rachel, we're going to be making that announcement very soon. It's open to everyone. And your heroes will be coming back for their 3rd episode on Friday, 6th August. We'll be telling you more as we come along. We're moving towards regular episodes. We want your feedback. We appreciate you being here. We don't make any money. I don't pay them. I don't pay anybody. Just ask Lillian. So they're doing this completely out of love. So we thank you, the audience. Your attendance tonight is the best gift we ever could have gotten. If you want to follow more about Smack, if you want to know more about what's on Smack Vision, then you can follow one of our social media channels. Facebook is where we list everything that's happening. WeChat is the way to go for Smack Shanghai. That's where they advertise and share most of it. Of course, we also have an Instagram, The show you're seeing tonight will be available on our YouTube channel. And of course, if you're interested in improvisation for learning and development and corporate training, contact us on our LinkedIn. Thank you very, very much, everybody. And thank you, Typical Heroes, for joining us tonight. I'm going to ask the heroes to hang around a little bit. But for now, heroes, cameras off, please, everybody. Folks, my name is Kurt Mabry. We have been the Typical Heroes, and this has been a real pleasure. Roll the closing video, please, Charlotte.